The NFL's genius plan for helping halt Omicron and COVID-19 is, ready for it? Less testing. All right, hold on a second. You're going to think I'm kidding. The NFL's great plan here is less testing. They're going to do fewer tests than they did prior to what they did before. The genius idea in the NFL is less testing. Good job, boys. All right, hands in. Oh, wait, no hands. We're going to do this on Zoom because we know Omicron. So it's less testing for asymptomatic players. Okay. All right. So the whole thing about is safety, right? This whole thing is about safety, player safety. It's been about player safety for a long time when we've talked about concussions and we've talked about those physical ailments, right? Those football injuries, right? But now we're talking about health from a pandemic. Okay. So the genius idea here is less testing. Okay, so let's okay, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's keep this out. Right? Let's really hash this out here. All right, so we're gonna do less testing. Yeah, but the players are gonna be asymptomatic. Well, asymptomatic players can still transmit. What? And I totally get Baker Mayfield's side on that. Now, Baker Mayfield just wanted to play his game, and he wanted to push the game back, which they eventually did, pushing the Cleveland Browns game back. Was supposed to be Sunday afternoon 4:25 kickoff, and they've moved it to Tuesday. So there's to Monday today. So there's things that definitely make sense in terms of moving it back. But if you're really talking about player safety, then why not combining the two? Well, how come combining the two doesn't make a better idea? Protecting against player injury and protecting against a pandemic, i.e. canceling the game, the Eagles football game versus the Washington football team, canceling the game. Washington forfeits. Eagles still don't get paid, unfortunately, because under the NFL's rules, the team that, even though they didn't have the COVID outbreak, still forfeits their money to the game, which I was happy about Rodney McLeod and Darius Slay both coming out publicly saying how they were not in favor of that. Darius Slay coming out saying, I guess I gotta double up on massages because I got a game 6 days later, not even. And then Rodney McLeod just coming out saying, make this make sense to me. And other players coming out saying, I thought this was supposed to be a forfeit, and it's not a forfeit. Instead, you got to go ahead and play Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you got to play again against the New York Giants. Why not combine the two and just play it safe by all accounts? Because you know what's the safest possible thing? Not playing a football game. In the realm of spectrum of safety, the safest is not playing football, both for you don't have to worry about a quick turnaround for these players, and also the pandemic. Hey, don't play the game. Then you're talking about safety. Good on you guys. Way to figure it out. Instead, they go another way because the NFL doesn't want to lose money on not having a product to sell, ad dollars to sell by not having a game. They're not going to do that. So this is where it all makes sense to me. And this is where you really don't have to go far. Let's not forget what rules the earth. It's not health. It's not a pandemic. You know what it is? It's money. And look, as we're all people that need money to survive, like I get that. However, if you're going to go down this path of player safety for both pandemic and player injury, then how does this make any sense whatsoever to say, all right, you guys did what you were supposed to, Philadelphia Eagles. You guys went letter of the law. They followed everything. We're fantastic and all that. But you're still being punished because if we don't, then we're going to lose a lot of money. Like, that's really what it comes down to. And I love the idea that Rodney McLeod came out and said what he said. I love the idea that Darius Slay came out and said what he said. I love the idea that those guys know they're going to be missing a game check here, but would still rather miss that game check than have to play on a Tuesday and then a Sunday. How does that make any sense?